that's kind of how most people would evaluate preseason games.
Well, I mean, we're evaluating the entire game, so. But I thought we did some good things. Executed in some instances, didn't execute in some other instances. I thought, played well defensively, got off the field, played well in the kicking game, punt return unit, got some positive plays there with Jakeem and Jalen. Offensively, we actually moved the ball. We just didn't finish drives. So, and when you don't finish the drives, when you can't punch it in from the one, turn it over in that area of the field. That comes back to bite you, and it did. It did today.
What did you think of Tua?
Excuse me?
What did you think of Tua's work?
I think he did a lot of good things. I thought he made several good throws. I know he had the drop with Shaheen early. I want to say he had another drop, but he fired the ball in there on a couple in cuts, made some good decisions. Obviously, the one bad decision in the red zone. And we talked about it. I mean, he knows exactly what he should have done with the ball there, and correctable. That's what we talked about as a staff. Something that's very correctable, and he'll make the correction, and we'll move on and get better from it.
Your wide receiver group has several guys have missed time. At what point do you reach like that critical moment where they need to start to work so that they can get with their starting quarterback and you could be ready for the start of the season?
I mean, Devontae's gotten some work. Albert's gotten some work. I mean, really, who you're talking about is Will Fuller. I mean, it's the one guy, right?
I'm talking about they're not all working.
I mean, Devontae's been in there. Albert's definitely been in there quite a bit. So as far as timing and working with the quarterbacks, I mean, I think you're really talking about one guy. So we're going to get those guys back as soon as we can. They're all working to get back. It's still early. We've got 2 preseason games left, and then there's basically 2 weeks after, that last. So I mean, there's quite a bit of time here. So I think we'll, once we get them back, we'll hopefully. I think we'll have enough time to get the timing and the QB receiver chemistry I think you're alluding to.
What did you see in the running game as it relates to the running backs and the offensive line?
Saw some good things. It looked like we got a hat on a hat, and when we did, we got good yardage. When we didn't, they were in the backfield, and they had a couple plays that were some negative plays. I thought we overcame some negative plays and some penalties in the game. But at the end of the day, we didn't finish the drives well enough, which I think we'll learn from. I think our guys understand the importance of that. We got to have better. Better technique, better fundamentals, better overall execution in those instances, especially in the scoring area. We'll work towards that.
What was the thought process for Malcolm starting the game, and then how you used and rotated in the backs?
I mean, well, you saw all 3 backs played. All of them got carries. So pick one and put them in, basically. And we like all 3 guys. They all do good things, and I think we saw that today. And we'll just keep working all 3 guys.
Jacoby had the touchdown to Ahmed. What did you see from him today, Jacoby? Good command of the offense, good decision making. I think he had to get out of a few instances where the rush was on him, but he got the ball off and didn't take negative plays in those when those situations occurred. Thought he made a nice throw to Ahmed there, just before the half, or it was 40 seconds left before the half, and thought he played well.
You came about that close to going into the locker room at halftime without giving up a first down. What were some of the things that you liked out of the defense in that first half?
Good fundamentals, good technique, good communication. The guys were competitive. They tackled. Looks like they tackled well. It's at the edge. They played solid. I mean, that's a good situation for us at the end of the half. Didn't really execute the way we would want in that instance. We got to be better. We will be better. But I thought defensively, in the kicking game, not really across the board. I thought we did some good things, and hopefully we can build on them.
with the breakdown, Fields' touchdown to a wide open Jesse James, I'm assuming that's a breakdown because defenders shouldn't.
Yeah, it was a breakdown.
I mean, who was? I guess you're not going to tell me who. How does that happen? How does something like that happen?
I mean, breakdown of communication, blown assignment. I don't know exactly, what happened on that play. I'll be able to tell you that probably tomorrow or tonight after I watch it. But it happens. There's breakdowns, and it was a good play by them. I mean, I thought it was, on that play, looks like a run. It's not a run. Guy kind of sneaks out the back, and they, kind of lose track of him. I think that's what happened on the play. But missed assignment, which is essentially a blown coverage, is what it was.
What do you think of Fields overall?
He's a good player. He's a good player. I mean, obviously had a great college career, and he's, just seeing him throughout the course of the week, I thought he did a lot of good things. Obviously mobile, somebody you got to be aware of setting the edge and keeping contained and not letting him out of the pocket. I thought he threw the ball well on the run, today and really this entire week. He's a good kid. He's got a good head on his shoulders. If he keeps, working the way he's working. Well, the way I saw him work, these 2 days, I don't want to speak for him or anyone with the Bear staff, which I would say, these joint practices, Coach Nagy and his staff and their support staff, they were incredible this week, welcoming us here. We got 2 good days of practice, which I think were very good for us. We got a lot of great work, and so I just want to say thank you to them for being so welcoming to us. But, specific to your question on Fields, if he continues to work the way I saw him work this week, I think he'll be just fine.
Final question?
With Jakeem,
Just got out of here.
you thought, yeah. With Jakeem, how pleasant is it to see him make the most of those opportunities, 2 big punt returns?
It's a good player. And he's a good returner. He's a good receiver. Good teammate. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, we've seen him do it before, obviously. I'm not surprised. He's done a good job for us, really, since I've been here, and good teammate, and we're happy to have him. Thanks, guys.